Hey, it's Marat with Garage Gym Revisited, and we have another review for you today. This time we have the RitFit leg extension leg curl machine. And that's what I'm sitting on right now. This is it behind me. As you can see, there's the RitFit logo. Now, let's talk about the application for this piece of equipment. In a garage gym setting, you could go one of two ways. You could have a lot of free space, minimal equipment, more like functional training stuff like barbells, dumbbells, kettlebells, things like that. Or you could get more traditional gym equipment like you would find in a commercial gym, but made for the home. And this is what this piece of equipment is, okay? It does take up a decent amount of space, as I will show, but it's not the biggest machine ever. So if you have a garage gym where you like having the equipment like you find in a commercial gym, this can be a good option for you. Now, looking at the machine itself, it is built pretty well. This is a made in China piece of equipment, and it does look and feel very sturdy, okay? It is built on a pulley system here, as you can see, but there is no weight stack. You do have to use plates, bumper plates, steel plates, whatever it is. Olympic sized 2-inch hole. It does come with this collar here. And it has that support there if you want to put some extra weights there to either stack them or keep the weight down. Although this thing is pretty heavy and I don't expect much movement from it at all. So now it's set up for the leg extension. Some things I like about the machine. One, it's very, very sturdy. It's got solid steel with a nice powder coat finish on it. It feels like a commercial gym piece of equipment, right? It's very sturdy. It doesn't shift around. The mechanism for the weights is very smooth. The pulley system with this arm is really good. A couple things I don't like necessarily. It is a little tough to move the bench over here. I'll show it in a second. This pin does get stuck at times, so it is a little bit hard to move, but not terrible. Another thing is, and this is just a small thing, that logo, it came all crooked. And another thing is, see this on the arm here? It was missing on the other side. Okay, I don't know. Something happened in shipping where it didn't make it to me, but those are very, very small things. It doesn't affect the functionality of the machine whatsoever. Assembly of the PLC01 was pretty straightforward, not too bad. The instruction manual is about 20 pages. Not crazy detailed instructions, right? Like I'll give you an example here. It kind of just shows it and gives you a close-up of what bolts and everything to use. Not crazy detail. There were a couple parts where I kind of had to figure it out on my own because the picture wasn't clear on the angle and it was a little bit confusing. But if you ever put together home gym equipment before, not a big deal, you'll get through it. It did take me an hour and a half to put together, so keep that in mind when purchasing this machine. It gives you 2 wrenches here, but I highly recommend the socket wrench. That'll save you a lot of time on the installation. Not a ton of weight on it, only 90 pounds, but just to show the function of it here, do a few reps. Okay, I actually have to get the pin back a little bit farther to get it into the right position for me. Right now it's on the 2nd pin hole, and that's a much better position. Maximum weight you can load on this machine with plates is 375 pounds, which is a lot of weight when you consider that it's plate loaded. It doesn't have dual pulleys. There's no different ratio of weight as you see with a pulley system and a weight stack. So 375 pounds on, it's going to feel like 375 pounds, which I think is more than enough for pretty much any person. Next, I'm going to show how it converts from a leg extension into a leg curl. This bench goes down. This leg here comes up with the pins. You get into position laying down on your belly and you do your leg curls. Now the question is, who is this machine for? Number one, if you're a bodybuilder, this machine's for you. Number two, if you're a casual gym goer that's trying to build their home gym and you want it to be more like a commercial gym with machines, you know, if you have like a chest fly machine, if you have something for tricep press downs or lat pull downs, things like that, and you like the machines at the commercial gym, you want that at home, this is a really great option. You know, if you're a hardcore bodybuilder that fills your garage with machines, this is a great option for you. This is probably a 5 out of 5 for that function. Who this is not great for, if you're into functional fitness, CrossFit, anything like that, you do more cardio work than strength training, then you really have no need for this machine. It's nice to have, but you're sacrificing a good amount of floor space for it. So if you value floor space, if you do things on the floor with free weights, you know, if you're doing like walking lunges or barbell work and space is at a premium, I wouldn't get this one personally for that. So if you're a bodybuilder, 5 out of 5. If you're a casual lifter, probably a 3 out of 5. And if you do functional movements, if you do CrossFit, this is probably a 1 out of 5. You might use it once in a while, but at the expense of the floor space, it's probably not worth it. Overall recap of the RitFit leg extension leg curl machine. Solid 5 out of 5 depending on your exercise choice. If you're a bodybuilder, great. If you like to do it for accessory work, great. But again, if you're somebody who prioritizes floor space, probably not what you want. This retails for $379.99 on their website, and we have a full written review on our website down in the link below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.